on guys, it's Stubbs here, welcome back to another video. And this is going to be another project drifting video, as you've noticed by the title. So let's go ahead and get this started. Today, I'm going to be buying off a BMW. I'm going to buy the 1 Series. It'll be the TII, which has the same engine as the M3. It's pretty much the same as the M3, except it's slightly smaller in size. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to do one of these cars a couple of episodes ago, but I decided to change to something else. I can't remember which one it was though, but I don't know, it's a pretty fun looking car, and I kind of want to see what it's like when I'm driving around in it. I want to keep it in white. It looks good in white, especially because it has a carbon fiber like hood and stuff like that, so I don't know, it looks decent the way it just is. I'm going to keep it like that, but I'll see what I'm going to change on it, and I'll show you guys all the settings and stuff in the end. And we'll take it on the track and see what I can do with it. Okay, let's go to the GT Auto Shop. Maybe we can change the wheels, see what aero parts we can add on this first of all before we actually go and start tuning the engine. Alright, change the oil first of all, because everybody knows you're supposed to change the oil as soon as you get the car. It doesn't matter if it's a new one or if it's in the UCD. If it's from the UCD, you should change the oil all the time, because it's an old car, it's a used car, so you should always change the oil on that. But even when it's a brand new car, as you've noticed there, I got up to 311 horsepower, and the car was under 300 at the beginning. So apparently no aero parts can be added to this. Wheels, I don't think I kind of like these. I think I'm just gonna put those on just because I like them. And I might change the color to black. Yeah, I kind of like them. Let's make these black. I have a ton of paints. This one seems to be a little bit darker than the other ones. Ooh, that's really, really black. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. That looks pretty good. Alright, so now let's go back out, and I'm gonna pretty much buy all the stuff. I don't want to show you guys what I'm buying, because, you know, it's going to be very, very boring. But once I get on the track, I'll show you guys what changes I'm going to be doing to all of the parts and stuff. And I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so I bought everything. And now I'm going to show you guys what I have bought and what changes I'm going to be doing to the suspension, transmission, and all that stuff. So, have the Comfort Hard tires, as usual. I didn't change anything on the brakes. Suspension, I bought the fully customizable kit, as I always do. Some people have asked me to actually show up like exactly what I've bought and stuff like that. So I have some pretty, you know, standard changes that I do to every single car on the suspension, on the transmission and stuff like that. So I usually try to see how that works out, and if it works out fine, then I leave it the way it is. If it doesn't, I usually go ahead and try to basically come back and see what else I can modify to make the car, you know, drift the way I feel like it should be drifting. So like, that's why I usually make, like, you know, I usually use a certain tune for most of these cars, and that's why most of them are pretty similar. But you know, that doesn't mean that that they won't drift. It just means that you know, with a little bit of tweaking, you can make them drift the way you want. But they drift fine the way I want them to drift. So actually, put this up to 20. Bring this down because we don't need the top speed to be that high, and usually the revs kind of go in together by themselves. Alright, so in the drivetrain, bought the twin plate clutch, semi-racing flywheel. You've seen me change the LSD, and I bought the fully customizable LSD just so I can do that. Then I bought the carbon prop shaft. Can't talk. Fully customizable transmission. As you saw, I just brought down the top speed to 255 kilometers an hour, just because you don't need the car to go fast. You just need it to go around corners, and you don't need the top speed to be very high. So I bought the high RPM turbo kit, because you're going to stay in the high RPMs all the time when you're drifting. Sports manifold, catalytic converter. I didn't buy the titanium racing exhaust just because I don't know how it sounds. Usually with the titanium racing exhaust, it sounds like crap. Like most of the cars sound like you know, proper racing cars, but I don't really like the way they sound. So I usually buy the sports or the titanium semi-racing exhaust. We'll see how this sounds. If it sounds shitty, I'll go to the sports exhaust. If that sounds shitty, I'll just go back to the standard one. And, you know, you guys can change it whenever you want when you get the car yourself. So I have the sports intake manifold bought, and then the racing air filter. Then the engine, I went and I bought all the stuff up to stage 3. And then I bought the sports ECU as well. And that's pretty much it. Then I just lightened up the car as light as I was able to get it. So now let's take it out on the track and see how many points I can get. My cap, my like minimum amount of points that I should be getting is 20,000 points, as you guys probably already know, if you've seen my previous project drifting videos. Sounds pretty whatever. So I usually try to get 20,000 points. As you can see, the car is very, very easy to drift with. It's usually like most of the other cars I do on this series, and it's because I have a basic tune for all the suspension and transmission stuff. It's actually very, very fun. It's a nice and nimble little car. The 500 horsepower engine just makes it go crazy. It's very, very, very nice to drive. Yeah, it's pretty simple to just take out and drift. So there's the 20,000 points. Yeah, it's a great little car. I like it. It's enjoyable to drive. It's simple to get it to go sideways. All you have to do is literally just steer one way and then counter steer, and that's about it. You can also enter corners, which I'll try now. I'll try to. You can enter it with the handbrake, as you've seen me do there. But usually fishtailing into the corner just makes it first of all look a little bit nicer, just because it looks like it's smoothly entered instead of like you going straight and then instantly just entering a bend like this. But I don't know, it's a fun little car to drive. I was kind of doubting it at the beginning just because it's a smaller car. You know, the wheels are a little bit closer together. It's gonna be much better for handling. Like, you know, it'd be much better for handling normally. But like I didn't know it's gonna be this good for drifting. So it's a fun little car. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you would like to get this car, all you have to do is go ahead and leave a comment down below just saying that you want the car. So don't leave your email, don't leave your PSN ID. You can just leave, you know, a comment, and I'll be able to contact you through YouTube. Make sure you're on YouTube about the same time next week, because that's when I'll be contacting people about this car. And yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.